Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. Thank you to all the subscribers on the last video. You are now registered to win $250. So once I hit 500 subs, um, I'll draw a winner out of the subscriber list, and you can DM me on Twitter or something like that, and we'll figure out how to get the funds to you. So jump into this video. Could your home be worth less or less, right? Short term, no. Long term, yes.
Bruh.
I get it. I get it. I get it. But follow me here. Walk with me through the madness, right? As investors, we try to think of long-term horizons, right? So right now, as we discussed in the last video, people have really good home payments right now, right? They bought those homes from 2009 to 2018, 2019. A lot of them refinanced at 2-3% interest. They're not going to let those go, right? And if they do, investment firms are picking those up before a lot of them in good areas before they even hit the market, right? And why wouldn't you, right? If you're a pension fund and you owe somebody 9% yield, what's the safest route right now? Yeah, real estate may go down, but guess what? If you just hold it, it'll generate revenue, right? Pay for itself. So the multifamily part, right? Investment firms aren't buying all the houses, but they're buying the most important ones, right? They're targeting larger cities and they're buying these multifamilies and stuff like that. And some of the smaller investment firms, what they do is they'll go in and buy a block of apartments, jack the rents up, and then flip them and sell them for a profit, right? However unfortunate that may be, we really can't do anything about it right now unless legislation is brought up or some kind of proposal or whatever. But this snowballs into a bigger discussion. So I had done a video on this the other day and actually took it down. I felt like I didn't get enough information in that video and it wasn't coherent enough for you guys to burn your time watching it. So I deleted it, redoing it. So just bear with me. So the New York Times, more American adults living alone than families with children. So this is the first time it's kind of past that divide, and it goes into the United States is a aging population, right? So more older adults than kids by 2035. You're just like, well, what's that got to do with the price of milk, Beefy? Well, little James, it's got a lot to do with it. You're going to have a lot of baby boomers that are going to unload massive amounts of properties onto maybe a soft market, right? Over the next 10 years, maybe longer, maybe 15. And if there's not an equal amount of buyer absorption, guess what that does? Drives prices down, right? And most kids, they want to live in the middle of the action, right? They want to live in a city, renting an apartment, and we're really heading to a renters nation, and I don't think that's going to slow down. Long term, I don't think there's any stopping it. You're going to have some short-term pain in the builder market. The builders have already stopped producing single-family homes on scale. They're building the ones off that are already pre-financed and the homeowner and all that stuff. They're custom homes. But the production builders, they've stopped. They're only doing, once the homeowner's got financing and they're ready to go for it. They're building multifamily apartments because that's where the money's at, right? They can build them, sell them, or rent them. And right now, a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom in my area is going from $1,200 to $1,500 a month. You do the math. Wouldn't you be building them? And this is hypothetical on my end. I don't think it really matters. If you're living in your home and you're not renting something out and you're not buying it for an investment. But I think if you plan on buying housing for an investment, I think it's important. We've been conditioned to think that house go up only. All right. What if it doesn't? As investors, we got to be prepared for that stuff, right? Now, if it generates revenue, then, if number go down, rent go down. Our costs don't, right? So there's talks about how the baby boomers will leave a housing glut. And what they're counting on, and this will go into another video I'm doing, right, is legal immigration, right? They're hoping legal immigration will absorb the glut. This is just my speculation. This will be in another video. But if those guys kind of seen what was coming, guys and gals coming into this country, seeing what was being placed around them, teeing them up, I'd get out of here as quick as I could. Wouldn't blink an eye. I'd get my family. I'd go to Spain or wherever it is, Japan, whatever. I'd be Audi 500. And so to reinforce this, right, let's just take a look at a builder stock. This is, I think it's Lennar. It's more than likely going to retreat to some decent support at $43, $44, right? I think there's also like a little tiny gap right there. The stock is trading right now around $88. That's a 50% haircut. 50%. So, is there a mortgage crisis or anything like that? No, not right now. I think unemployment would have to get to around 7-8% before we start seeing some kind of movement on that end. But by the time that happens, like in our last video, people have already stopped paying their credit card bills. They've stopped their car payments, and if the housing goes, then all or nothing. They're on the street, right? But yeah, I do think over the course of time, prices will stagnate or maybe go down. It all depends on how much of this inventory comes on the market and how much demand there is to absorb it. With that being said, I think I compacted a lot of information. If you enjoyed it, please give me a sub. Worst case scenario, we hit 500 subs and you get picked and win $250 for watching a video. What about that? All right. I want to try to do another video before the holiday break. So I want to try to push one out. If not, everyone have happy holidays, safe travels. Till the next time, Beefy out. God bless.